The Tahoe Transportation District is a special bi-state district here to implement transportation projects and provide transit services at Lake Tahoe. As a consequence of that, what we're really here to do is make sure that we are achieving what Tahoe needs to do to protect the lake, protect the water quality, and to improve the quality of life. It's important for us to track visitation and to understand our visitor because we have so many of them come here, and that really translates for transportation into the number of cars that come here. We end up with almost 10 million cars a year from the visitor population. That overwhelms our highway system. With the exception of US 50 right here, it's largely a rural two-lane highway system. Parking is not adequate at our recreation areas, so understanding our visitor and finding alternatives to get them around at Lake Tahoe is really important. What TT does with its projects and its services is really to help minimize the impact of the auto. There are a number of ways that happens. Parking in unprotected areas or unpaved areas, the application of road sand, this is where everyone has a part to play in helping to minimize that fine sediment that ends up in the lake. The importance of addressing the US 50 project here at the state line area is to really complete what was the original vision from the 1987 plan for redevelopment. And from a transportation perspective, it was about reducing vehicle trips. That's why we have the State Line Transit Center here. That's why we have the gondola here. It is so that the visitor and the residents can park it once and then walk to these facilities and be able to have choices of getting around. The 50 project also adds tie-ins with bike trail. And so we can get to our beach areas from bike trail. So it really is this multimodal, what's called multimodal hub, and it's our biggest one at Lake Tahoe. It is our biggest destination, and that's really what we're about helping accomplish. Where residents, visitors, even commuters come into play, it's about supporting the choices of getting around. You know, ridership is something that is really needed to be increased. If we're going to be successful in getting vehicle trips off of the highway and help alleviate congestion, it's about getting to a target of 20% on ridership. It is about doing a better job of connecting our neighborhoods and meeting the demand that coming out of our neighborhoods for areas like Myers who would like to have transit connection. It's about greater service and things that support that, our bike trail choices, our pedestrian choices. That's a lot of what the visitor, the resident, and the commuter can do to help achieve this.